AAA baseball for you now on the show as we present coverage from the International League. Today, the finale of this quick two-game series between the Columbus Clippers and the Louisville Bats. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. TJ Antone will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Digging in now, Delino DeShields. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Columbus, the center fielder, Delino DeShields.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounder down the line at third. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. They come in off to a bit of a slow start with just 1 win in their first 3 tries.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
Clear skies in the forecast this afternoon, 62 degrees here at first pitch. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Line drive to center field. Ciani is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Greg Allen.
Now at the plate, Greg Allen. Here comes the first pitch. Antone has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. 1 out, nobody on. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. 3-0 now.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 32.
Coming to the plate now, Franmil Reyes. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. From the stretch.
Nope, that's inside.
Allen, base runner at first with 1 out. In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back. And again a throw. Runner goes. Strike taken to throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base path so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into outs, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Here now the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Good chance he's not seeing that pitch again. If he does, it's got to be bounced. But I'll tell you, from a pitcher's perspective, that's nothing but a long strike.
And it's fouled away. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Scott Moss is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Stepping into the box, Mark Payton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The designated hitter, Mark Payton.
Now the pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Left side, but well foul.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Ready with another 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, Christian Colon. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. So, guys, our visitors, as they take the field following a scoreless top half, they come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
Hey, they come into game 2 of this series riding high. A huge 1-run victory yesterday. Able to do the little things to put them over the top. Hopefully that leads to some momentum in game 2.
Freeman backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Batting third, no left fielder, Jesse Winker.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And next to bat will be Jesse Winker. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1, no strike.
2 out, nobody on. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Winker in front, 3 balls and a strike. Grounded to the right. He's got it. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. An inning in the books, no score here on the show. So here's the cleanup hitter, Connor Marabell, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Connor Marabell.
Now here's the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1. That's a ball.
And this is high, a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. A bouncer up the middle. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate, Nolan Jones.
0-1.
And a ball 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Well, his first home run of the season is a memorable one. As we take a look at it here, you can see that it was 50-50 if it was going to stay fair. But somehow he wills it just enough until, clank, it hits off the foul pole for a homer.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Batting 7.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. At the plate now, Ernie Clement. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Winker is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Batting 8. The second baseman, Mike Freeman.
And the next batter will be Mike Freeman. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. He's set, and the pitch.
1-0.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Now the 2-0.
Ball, that's outside.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 3-0.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Runners on first with 1 down. Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. And another throw over, and a dive, but he's back. Popped up, and oh, he can't rein it in. The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a line drive, and that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Now this will rattle up against the wall. Zimmer rounds third and is digging for the plate. He scores as they push their lead to 3 now.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Stepping in now, Bo Taylor, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Three runs already home here. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Two and one after the foul ball there. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. The 2-2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Siani is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Delino.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And up to bat next, Delino DeShields. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit out towards second. On to Dietrich at first, and that'll end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. Columbus is out in front, 3-0. At the plate, Michael Siani. First shot for him here. 2 hits and 5 trips a night ago.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
And it's 1-2.
Count 1-2.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Oh, what a play in time. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
The right fielder, Phillip Ervin.
That'll bring in Phillip Ervin. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bases are empty, one man out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Nick Senzel.
So now to the plate, Nick Senzel, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Line down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. The 1-1 is a slider taken for a ball. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 2-2. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down to the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
To the plate now, Curt Casali, as he'll take a look at ball one. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Derek Dietrich would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1 pitch takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home, and he goes down and gets this one as it's lifted high into the air out to medium deep center. DeShields is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Digging in to try it again, Greg Allen. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Barehanded pickup. He's up with it. The throw. It's in time.
Well, he was planning that before he even got in the box, and he got it down, but it wasn't quite good enough to put him on board.
Stepping into the box, Franmil Reyes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, D-Roll. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third baseman.
Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of a la goalie in hockey. He didn't have much chance there. He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get there.
Into the box now, Connor Mirabel. And he lays off there 1-0. A base hit in his first trip. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Now the 2-0.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. All even now, 2-2. Come set, now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
At the plate, Nolan Jones. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
The 1-1 home is outside for a ball. 2 out with the man at first. Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
That's called getting your A swing off right there, and I don't blame him one bit after his first at bat. You remember, he went bridge his first at bat.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Ready now, Derek Dietrich, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Derek Dietrich.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. A ball and a strike. Fouled off. Popped up. Clement is calling for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping up to the plate, Brantley Bell. Now the pitch. One out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
The 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Mark Payton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead 0-1. Runners on first with one down. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Christian Colon. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Comes set and the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. That misses. 1-2. Throw over to first. Back in standing. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. All set for the start of the 4th. Now batting, Bradley Zimmer. He reached on a single in his first try. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both guys have been coming with some low to mid 90s heat here. 96 versus 93 as the top 2 speeds thus far. Digging in, Ernie Clement. He flew out in his last at bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. One and two.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Irvin in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Mike Freeman.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Mike Freeman. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Fastball called for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Jesse Winker. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The left fielder, Jesse Winker.
50th pitch of the game on its way. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Here it comes. 2-2.
2-2 now.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate now, Michael Ciani. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Another 0-2 home. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. One and one.
1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay on it.
Line drive to center field. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
So now to the plate, Nick Senzel. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Count even now at 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. The 1-2. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. Taylor is after it, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Clippers lead it 3-0. And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. No hits to this point. A 1 pitch on its way.
Outside, that's the ball.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
As a look, now the pitch. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Here comes the manager out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Justin Schaefer is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Number 51.
Greg Allen will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. He's set. Here it comes.
Little traffic on the base paths right here, but 1 pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control.
First and second here with nobody out. Popped him up. Dietrich is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 32, Franmil Reyes.
So runners at first and second here with 1 away. And digging in now, Franmil Reyes. From the belt, the pitch.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. High in the air out to center field. Ciani is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Connor Marabell.
Ready once again, Connor Maribel. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive, base hit to right. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Into the box, Nolan Jones. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Comes set, the 0-1. Ball 1.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The set and the 2-1.
Oh, that's off the plate.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. He's set. The 3-2. Popped up. Casali is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. Now at the plate, Curt Casali. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way.
Whoa, that's down.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he misses again, 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. A high fastball is in there. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute, that fires me up right there.
In now, Derek Dietrich, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He popped out in his first trip. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. fouled away. A runner at first with no outs here. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. In the dirt. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Kyle Farmer will come on now to replace him as he's into pinch run following the injury. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Inside, he misses, ball 4.
Now batting, third baseman, Brantley.
Now here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout, and he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So the line score will show he departs after just 4 innings of work, and you know they wanted more out of him than this, as he won't even stand to be the winning pitcher here. Kyle Dowdy will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 86, Kyle Dowdy.
Brantley Bell will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey.
Here's the 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. None out, runners at first and second. Got him.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
To the plate now, Mark Payton. He offers at it and sends a bouncer out to short. To second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Ready for another shot now, Christian Colon, and their runners at the corners now. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
1-0.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Line drive to left. Zimmer is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 5 innings complete. Columbus is out in front, 3-0. Kyle Farmer will remain in the game in the 8th spot and take over at catcher.
52, Kyle Farmer.
All set for the start of the inning. In now, Bradley Zimmer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Zimmer.
Here's the first pitch to him. Right side, but it's well foul. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Clement.
Stepping in now, Ernie Clement. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
1 out, nobody on. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Digging in once again, Mike Freeman. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now here's the pitch.
0-1's the count.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And he fouls this one off.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
The 1-2.
2-2 the count.
2 out, nobody on. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Senzel's got it. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The Clippers lead it 3-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now. Digging in, Jesse Winker. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Jesse Winker.
And now pitch on the way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. The count now at 2-2. Full count, 3-2. Michael Ciani is on deck. And right into the shift. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Michael Ciani, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's the ball. Count 1-0.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. The 1-1 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Down the third baseline. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Hey, that's a nice job by the batter right there. Left-handed batter going down the third base line. You don't see that happen too often. A lot of things have to go right. And with the third baseman playing off the line, that's a nice job of hitting right there.
Into the box now, Phillip Ervin, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
0-2 count, and the pitch.
I got to count
Way outside. 1-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Throw over to the bag, and he's back standing. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
So now to the plate, Nick Senzel. No balls and a strike to count. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Giving chase is Zimmer. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. 7th inning coming up. Columbus is out in front, 3-0. Amir Garrett will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 50, Amir Garrett.
Seventh inning ready to roll. Stepping in, Bo Taylor. A fly out and a single for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
Starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. Grounded back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Delino DeShields.
Into the box, Delino DeShields, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
At the plate, Greg Allen, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. Lifetime against this pitcher. Not a big sample size. 0 for 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Two balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Count 3-1.
Runners on first with 1 down. And it's fouled away.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Bat shatters as this is on the ground to first. And he won't even try it at second as he flips to the pitcher covering to get the Shure out.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, it's probably a double play ball, but that just wasn't happening here. Good job to make sure of one, though.
So coming to the plate, Franmil Reyes, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Connor Marabell. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. from the stretch. Pulled toward right center field. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over.
It's time for the traditional seventh-inning stretch.
Emmanuel Clase will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Emmanuel Clase.
Next up will be Kyle Farmer. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Clase, a native of the Dominican Republic. His arsenal includes a cutter, a slider, and a four-seamer. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 2-2. This is hit softly to third, and this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out.
The first baseman, number 35, Derek Dietrich.
So stepping in, Derek Dietrich. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball, that pitch is up.
Bases are empty, one man out. 2-1. This ball will be chopped foul. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Fouled off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning. Wow, I'm not sure what they were afraid of in this at-bat. The count moved to 3-2, and they didn't even challenge him there. I can understand being careful with some hitters, but not that guy. He'll happily take the walk.
Argenis Angulo will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Mark Payton will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. First pitch of the at-bat. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The 0-1 pitch. Froze him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2. Angulo, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a curve, and a 2-seam fastball. Here it comes on 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. A runner on first with 2 away. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Count is 1-2.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. 2 out with the man at first. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Standing in, Christian Colon. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Here comes the first pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Now the 1-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Jesse Biddle will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Into the box now, Nolan Jones. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, this one's going to upset him for a little bit. You make the pitcher work the way he did right there, and that's the end result. That one sticks with you for a while.
No balls in 1 strike. Comes set with the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below. Nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. So striding forward now, Bradley Zimmer. First pitch on its way. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Late square, and this is popped up. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single.
Now batting, shortstop, Ernie Clement.
At the plate now, Ernie Clement. A pitch out. The throw, and a good decision to pitch out that time as he is toast at second base.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or 2 in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Clippers lead it 3-0. Bottom of the inning now. So striding in, Jesse Winker. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
Here's the first pitch to him. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. The 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-1. Hit down the line at first. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Michael Ciani.
Standing in, Michael Ciani. He singled his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
The 1-0 home. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
The right fielder, number 6, Philip Irvin.
In now, Philip Irvin. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. (2-0) now.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
(3-0) now.
3 balls, no strikes.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
Now batting, the second baseman, Nick.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and that'll bring up Nick Senzel. He's set. Here it comes. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings 1 home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
At the plate, Kyle Farmer hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
First pitch on its way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. The Shields is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. A run, a hit, and a man left. 9th inning coming up. Columbus is out in front, 3-1. Striding in, Mike Freeman. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Mike Freeman.
Here comes the first pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
1-2 now. Now the pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for two. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Standing in now, Bo Taylor, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. This is pulled into right. Irvin is there, 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, the center fielder, Delino DeShields.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Delino DeShields. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now the 0-1. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
To the plate now, Greg Allen, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. No contact there, and it's 1-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Back-to-back strikeouts keep them out of danger. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Jared Robinson is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 91, Jared Robinson.
Digging in, Derek Dietrich, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Derek Dietrich.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. That's by him for strike one.
Ball, one strike.
A 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Again, a 1-2. In tight with the slider, 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they'd gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
And he fouls this one off. Once again, a 3-2. Down the first baseline. He's got it, and he'll take this to the bag himself. One gone here in the ninth.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now to the plate, Brantley Bell. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball one.
Knocked out.
2-0.
2-0.
This is line to left, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Into the box, Mark Payton, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. It was a walk in his last trip. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Runners on first with one down. And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
Ball, that's out.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point, and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Now at the plate, Christian Colon. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him. Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike two.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was two good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
First and second now, one man out. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
fouled off.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
And another foul ball.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Popped up. Taylor is under it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
The left fielder, number 33, Jesse Winker.
Coming to the plate now, Jesse Winker, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
0-1, no fault.
The 1-0 is a fastball and off the plate for a ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, it might only be a 2-game set, but listen, it's still a sweep. Hey, man, winners make the rules around here, and they earned it.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Clippers took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Kyle Dowdy claims the win out of the pen, his first. TJ Antone was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Jared Robinson records the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Clippers, 3 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Bats, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 40 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.